Reading her first place award-winning essay for middle school is Alia Moran from Holy Spirit School, grade 8. Mike is all yours.
Many people have fought and died all throughout American history for their independence. They gave up their lives so others could gain the freedoms they deserved. All their sacrifices paid off when the Second Continental Congress voted to declare the independence of the 13 United States of America. However, until the Constitution was adopted and ratified, the 13 states didn't form one nation. In 1789, the federal government of the United States was created by the Constitution when the first Congress convened and George Washington took the oath of office as president. Other countries went through similar struggles and started their own forms of government. The most common types of government are democracy, monarch, aristocracy, dictatorship, and democratic republic. Democracy is government run by the people. Each citizen has a vote in how the government is run. The creation, evolution, and proposal of laws are made for all eligible citizens. All members of the community have the possibility to state personally, without mediators, their position on a particular issue. A direct democracy is a form of government in which each citizen votes on policy initiatives directly. Direct democracies become difficult with big populations. The other form of democracy is a representative democracy. In a representative democracy, elected officials represent a group of people. A republic is a form of government in which the people elect representatives to make laws and run the government. In a republic, your rights are protected, whereas in a democracy, the majority could disregard the minority's rights. Democracy is a government in which the supreme power is vested in the people and exercised by them directly or indirectly through a system of representation, usually involving periodically held free elections. While in a republic, the supreme power resides in a body of citizens entitled to vote and is exercised by elected officers and representatives responsible to them and governing according to law. In a democracy, the majority rules based on their wants, whereas in a republic, the government corresponds to the law. Frequently, politicians and many ordinary Americans refer to the United States as a democracy. Some people find this irritating because unlike in a democracy where citizens vote directly on laws, in the United States, elected representatives do, and therefore, the United States is a republic. Specifically, a constitutional republic. A constitutional republic has a constitution that limits the power of the government. It also spells out how the government is structured, creating checks on its power and balancing power between the different branches. The founders feared democracy as much as a monarchy and did everything in their power to prevent having a democracy. The Pledge of Allegiance refers to our country as a republic, and our Declaration of Independence and Constitution do not even mention the word democracy. People who live in the United States are very fortunate because their rights are protected. People in other countries aren't so lucky. Thank you.
Thank you, Leah. That was wonderful. Very good essay. The first place winner in the high school category will now step up and read his winning essay. Bryson Shira, Signature School, grade 10. Bryson, you got the floor.
Good morning, everybody. The United States of America is sometimes called the Great Democratic Experiment, but America is not actually a democracy. Democracy is a type of government where all the citizens who vote on every decision, which is something very difficult to implement in a nation as large and diverse as America. Rather, we have a complicated type of government called a Republican government. This unique form of government is very important. In the United States, it would look very different without this special plan of government. We may not know it, but each and every American, from birth to death, is affected by this distinctive form. Republican government allows the people to elect senators and representatives to Congress, who make laws for us, so that the people don't have to vote on everything. This type of government is extraordinary because it still lets the people have a say in the laws, but we don't have to vote on every item of legislation. Also, this form of government allows the people of a state or district of a state to come together behind one candidate so that they can consolidate their power or put all of their voices into one person so that they have a bigger voice. Another reason that we have a Republican government instead of a Democratic government is because our founding fathers knew that different states have different ideas and different problems. So they designed a government that allows the people of a state to elect state officials to deal with state problems. The founding fathers also decided to make a government where national laws, or laws affecting the whole country, could also be passed. The sharing of power is called federalism, meaning that power is shared between the states and the federal government. This is very important because instead of just the national government making all of the laws, the state government, which knows each individual state the best, makes laws adapted for that specific state. Federalism also helps keep the diversity of our nation, as each state can have its own unique culture and can tailor its laws for its own unique needs. In a democracy, all the people would have to make all the laws for the entire country, which wouldn't work out well because the people of the minority, or smaller states, would be trampled on. The Republican form of government protects minorities by allowing state citizens who often have similar ideas to band together to protect themselves from the imposition of the majority. The Founding Fathers chose a Republican form of government for two major reasons. First, this form of government allows the states to have rights and manage their own individual issues without being hindered by the interests of other states. Second, it allows the people of a district to be more powerful by putting all of their voices behind a representative. This uniquely American system allows the people to efficiently influence government and protect their own interests, all while maintaining the diversity that has made us great. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice. That was excellent.